guys, so in today's video I'm gonna do a talk to finally. As you guys know, I've just been doing videos with music over it and just showing you guys the products, but I feel like it was time to get more personal and actually talk to you guys. So today I'm just doing a talk through, get ready with me kind of thing. And I decided to do something different also with my makeup look. I've been doing oranges and sparkly lids and the same lip and everything. So today I used a few new products and I also did a dark matte smoky eye. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video and let me know what you guys want to see next on my channel. And if you guys want to see how to get this look that I'm wearing right here, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so first I'm gonna be using this new Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. And then as you guys know from my previous videos, I love using more than one primer. So now I'm going to be taking the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Perfector. And I just like to rub this into wherever I have like pores or I can see texture under my foundation usually. Okay guys, I'm so excited. I get to try the new Hourglass stick foundation in the color Alabaster. So let's see how this works out. So I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and blend that all out. Okay, so now I'm going to color correct using the Dandelion Shy Beam Matte Highlighter by Benefit. Now, I'm going in with my new favorite concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape in Light. Okay, now I'm going to take my Laurent Mercier translucent powder and I'm going to use this to set under my eyes, and I'm also going to bake my smile lines. Okay, now I'm just going to take my new MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC15 to set the rest of my face. Okay, now that I'm all set, it's time to bronze. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. I know there's two different shades, I forget what the other one's called, but this is just called Bronzer. I'm kind of using this to bronze and contour at the same time. I'm just going to pinch the same brush, just like that, to bronze under my lip and to kind of contour my nose. And I like to wait to highlight till the very end of my makeup, just so that I don't mess it up whenever I rest my hand on my cheek to do my eyeshadow. So now we're just going to jump into my brows. Okay, so for my brows, I'm going to take my Anastasia Dipbrow in the shade Ebony and my Anastasia eyebrow pencil. I believe it's number 14, and it has a spoolie and a little brush on the end. Okay, hey guys, so my camera was dying, so I just did my eyebrows while my camera was charging for a little bit, so now I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. I kind of want to use the Kylie Burgundy palette right here. I used the bronze palette in my last video, I believe, so yeah, let's just see what happens. Okay, first I'm going to take this domed shadow brush by Real Techniques. And I'm going to dip into this top middle color right here called Beach. Okay, so now that I have my transition color down, I decided I'm going to do like a dark smoky eye just with all matte shadows. So I'm going to bake underneath my eyes so that if there's fallout it doesn't stick to my foundation and it'll be easy to wipe away. And I also just forgot to bake under here, so I'm going to just bake my whole face right now. Okay, so now that I'm baking and I have a layer on top of my foundation, I'm gonna start doing the rest of my eyeshadow. So to start off, I'm going to take this darker shade called Brick, and I'm just going to take that on a little packing shader brush. This one is BRBSO2 from Coastal Scent. And I'm also using this as my crease color, so I'm going to go back to my transition brush and I'm just going to blend that out. For the scary part, we're gonna go even darker, and I'm gonna take this other dark brown color called Almond, and I'm gonna put that on the inner and outer corners of my lip. And I also just drag that up through my crease. And now I'm just going to take this red color right in the middle called Burgundy, and I'm just going to place that right in the middle of my lids. I'm just going to use the same Coastal Scents brush from earlier. And then I don't really like how red this is, so I'm going to take more of that almond color and just pack on more of it. Now I'm just going to take this shade from the bronze palette, and the shade names wore off on the back, so it's just this nude one in the top left hand corner, and I'm going to take that on my brow bones. Okay, now I'm going to take this flat definer brush from Elf, and it's real thin and square. I'm going to take Brick and Almond and mix those and put them on my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm just going to take this black liner from L'Oreal and I'm going to line my waterline and my tight line. Okay, now I'm going to go back into my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation, and I'm going to use that to brush away all of the baking. Okay, now for lashes, I'm just going to take my mini Benefit Roller Lash and I'm going to apply these Ardell Wispies. I think that's just all they're called. Just Ardell Wispies, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did my lashes and now it's time for blush and highlight. For blush, I'm going to be using Orgasm by NARS, which is pretty much the only blush I've been using for the past few months. I can't use any other one. I love this color so much. And I just like to lightly dust it all over my face, because when you think about it, when you blush, it's not just your cheeks that get flushed, it's kind of your whole face that turns a little red. So you just want to bring that color back into your whole face, not just your cheeks. Now for my new Holy Grail highlighter. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I thought Jeffree Star Ice Cold was my favorite highlighter, but I just recently bought Beverly Hills by Ofra, and holy crap. I'm going to take my Anastasia A23 brush to highlight, and I think I'm going to mix the top shade and the golden shade. And then I always put some on the tip of my nose. I like to use my finger for this. Put it on the tip of my nose, and then just a little tiny bit on the bridge. And I put some on my chin. And then I'm going to take this smaller brush from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to take the small side, and I'm going to take that same top color and use it as a brow bone and inner corner highlight. I also put some right above my eyebrow just to further emphasize the whole brow bone and bring that part of my face forward. I'm going to go back to the small brush and I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow. Okay, so the eyes are pretty dramatic in this look, so I think I'm just gonna let those be the center of attention and do just a plain nude lip, maybe some gloss on top, we'll see. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna take a little bit of my Vaseline Lip Therapy and cocoa butter and just put that on my lips just to moisturize before I put on any lipstick. I wish you guys could actually just see this mess I made on my bed. Like, I literally just dumped out my entire lipstick container onto my bed. Okay, well I guess first things first, I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Insanity. I'm just going to line my lips with that. I think I'm just going to take this City Color lip balm in the color Spice, and I think I'm just going to use this. Okay, hey guys, sorry, my camera keeps dying on me, but while I was waiting for my camera to charge, I just finished applying that lipstick, and I also added some black gel liner from MAC called Black Track, and it's their fluid line, and it just looks like this. It comes in a little pot. And I just took my eyebrow brush and I just lined my tight line, my waterline, and then a little above my lashes just to darken everything and make it more like deep. So now the only thing that's left is setting spray. I'm going to take some of my MAC Fix Plus, and I love this because it just blends everything on your face together. All the layers of foundation, concealer, powder, highlighter, bronzer, it just blends everything together so beautifully. And just to make sure everything is completely set in place, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And now our look is complete. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. It honestly means the world to me. I've been wanting to start my YouTube channel for years now, and I'm just finally getting into it, and I'm so excited. I have a new setup coming, hopefully a new camera coming soon, and I'm going to be into this, and I'm going to be making more videos. So leave down in the comments what you want to see next, like this video, subscribe to me just so I know that y'all want to see more of me, and add me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm always posting stuff on there about makeup. Sometimes I even do short tutorials on my Snapchat, so make sure you add me. I'll have it all in the description box down below. Low, 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 low.